Okay, what is going on, everybody? Let me go ahead and respond to this real quick. Yes, we absolutely will, and it won't be hard at all. Plus, it's rent, so we can, whenever we really want to. We don't have to stay anywhere permanently. What is going on, guys? I am in quite a mood today. I'm in quite a freaking mood today. It's been a welcome, guys. Welcome to episode 184 of the Michael Lab Show. Which, Jesus Christ, what am I doing this thing for? Can you stop, please? Stop making so much noise. I don't know. I'm in a bad mood. So what's going on? How's everyone doing? Happy May 15th, whatever it is. I'm a whole month behind. Who cares at this point? Bitcoin, woohoo! Bitcoin's making a lot of people a lot of money. Get in, buy it before it's too late, and you lose all your money. There's either two options here. Either I become wealthy off of Bitcoin, or I'm on the streets putting heroin in my arm, begging people for money. Those are the only two options I got. There is nothing to be worried about because we both have, and we are good with it. Will all out. Promises. Yeah, Bitcoin. I'm either going to be completely broke, or I'm gonna have money. There's no way about it, man. I either lose $3,000 or I make $60,000. Whatever. What are you gonna do? That's life, man. Let's flip the quarter, see what happens. But I'm gonna use this episode as just a rant. I'm just gonna go on a rant here. I've been in better moods. I've been in worse moods. I've been in moods where I wanna choke out a squirrel. I've been in moods where I just want to hug Santa Claus, be like, "What's up, bro? What's going on, man?" I've been in a lot of moods, but I have been doing this podcast for almost 2 years now. We're closing in the 200th episode. We have tens of thousands of downloads. People enjoy listening to it. People ask me about it, blah, 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 all these good things. I got a donation page, a lot of good things. People encourage me to do it, whatever. So many fun things are happening in my life, and I'm very grateful for everything. I am. I love my life. I love the people in it. But I'm angry right now. The reason why I'm angry is so whenever you are an artist, I'm just kidding, not an artist, but whenever you make content, the most important thing when it comes to content is that you own the content, that you have the content. It's for you. Just so if anybody wants, let's just say someone wants to buy the podcast for whatever reason. I don't know, documentary. Who the hell knows? Let's just say hypothetically someone wants to buy the podcast. Well, buying the podcast is cool. And what you want to do is you want to own the podcast. Just because you make it doesn't mean you own it. Just because you make it does not mean you own it. You own it when you own the files, when you have the copies, when you do the editing and you own the files. It is yours, and everybody understands it is yours at that point. Bud Light, we're getting drunk. It's 10:30 on 10:45 on Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever. Who cares about the days of the week anymore? Why do the days of the week even matter? It's 10:45 on Wednesday. I'm drinking Leprechaun Irish People, Oranges, Potato People. Is that racist? I don't think that's racist. Potato People? No, that's not racist. I'm a Potato People. We're all Potato People. Anybody who's white claims that they're Irish at one point in their life. They claim that they're Irish at one point of their life. And then they take a test, and they're not Irish. I tell everybody I'm 12.5% Irish. Probably not 12.5%. Probably nothing. Yes, I did. But, what are you going to do? That's life. I'm a potato picker. That's what I am. I pick potatoes. I get feminized, and, Bud Light. Not Bud Light, by the way. Just Kool-Aid. Just Kool-Aid. This drink that I'm drinking right here is the same drink that I was drinking on Monday. Same one. Same one. I'm disgusting. I'm a troll. I'm just a disgusting troll. And I do a podcast that's, we're going to get to the point eventually. Why do you do it? Why do you do it? Because I want to. It's honestly not that deep. It's not like, there's no like crazy reason why I'm over here doing a podcast 2 days a week. Homework, got a lot of homework, but I just like doing it. I like talking. I'm an egomaniac. I'm a narcissist from, I'm kidding. Going off the rails on a crazy train, going off the rails on a crazy train. So I've been backing up all my episodes, 184, 85, 200, 500 episodes. I probably backed up 150 episodes, right? 150 episodes. Good job for me. And I've been using a Seagate portable Seagate portable external hard drive. Okay? And it's been working great. And I go to plug it in 3 days ago and it didn't show up. I was like, oh, that's fantastic. Thank God. Thank God it's not showing up. Praise the Lord. If there's a God up there, thank you. Thank you so much for not letting my hard drive show up. Whatever, not too worried about. I'm angry, a little pissed off. The last episode you saw was the day where it all started. I'm a little mad, whatever, punching things, throwing things. Get a little angry. What are we doing here, Google? What is this for? What are we celebrating today? Johannes Gutenberg. Who the hell is Johannes Gutenberg? What are we doing? Well, who is Johannes Gutenberg? What did he do? Johannes Gutenberg in full. Johann Geseklaves zu Laden zum Gutenberg. That was good. In full. Johannes Geseberg zu Laden zum Gutenberg. Born 14th century in Germany. Good. Awesome. They got a great heritage over there. Died probably February 3rd, 1468. 553 years ago. Thank God we're talking about him. German craftsman and inventor who originated a method of printing from movable type. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Yo, Google, why didn't we celebrate Easter? What's going on here? This is my issue with these stupid tech companies. They pick these sides and they say, oh, we can't celebrate Easter, but we're going to celebrate Johannes Gutenberg zu Gutenberg because they got to play neutral ground. Yo, all these companies are just owned by China. Every single company is owned by China. China is a horrible country. They do bad things. They're run by a communist leader. Oh, last time I checked, if you look at the world history of communism, not the best. Not the best. They don't do a good job. People usually don't like communism. Adolf Hitler. That's a good one, right? He was a great communist. Mao Zedong, those guys. Mao Zedong, I think that's his name, Mao Zedong. Pol Pot. There's another one for you. Let me think of another. Joseph Stalin. That's another one. Let me think. Another communist country. Cuba's a good one. Venezuela was a good one. North Korea's a good one. Yeah. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That's really great that the biggest tech companies in the whole world, some of their biggest owners and investors are Chinese companies, where China currently has concentration camps. Essentially, they call it re-education camps for Muslims. They call them Uyghur Muslims, and they just re-educate these people because apparently in China it's important to be educated a certain way, and also in China they probably have part ownership. Let me look this up. Does Google, is Google, by the way, Google owns YouTube. Is Google owned by China? Google China is a subsidiary of Google. How much of Google is owned by China? Here we go. 2.03%. There we go. That's good. 2.03% of Google is owned by China. How much does China own of Nike? Here's a good one. Here's another great company that Nike's $1 billion reason for keeping quiet on NBA's China spat. The billion-dollar reason. The apparel maker's revenue from the world's second largest economy surged by 27% during its most recent quarter to nearly $1.7 billion, with footwear sales in the region accounting for $1 billion. I don't care. Essentially, I'm just in a bad mood today. I woke up in a bad mood, schedule change in a bad mood, just a bad mood overall. And I was excited. I was going to come here, sit down, do this podcast, talk to people, have a brilliant time, do homework all day, and just live my life. I was going to just live my life. Can't do that because all of my episodes, I got a new plug. I tried that out. That didn't work. I plugged that sucker up to the computer. That didn't work. To separate the computer, see if it was a new plug. That didn't work. So all of my files are just gone. Just gone. And I look up on a Seagate portable hard drives, and it literally says on there it corrupts between 3 to 5 years. Like, why would you make something that just breaks in 3 to 5 years? That just makes no sense to me. This is like one of the things that I get so frustrated about. Like, you can work so hard on things, and then just the most random, retarded things, can't say that word, come out of nowhere and just break. And when they break, you can't do anything about it. Like, I can't do anything about it. So I just go ahead and buy a new one so I can at least save all of these episodes. So episode 30 to 182 are just gone. Just gone. Like, fantastic. That's awesome, man. That's really exciting. That really makes me happy. Whatever. I spent 12 minutes already bitching and complaining on this. I think I am also. I don't know why. I don't like starting the days off like arguing with you. It makes me I don't know. It's probably not even that big of a deal. I think I'm just more stressed out that I have like so much homework. I hate that I'm in school. Like I regret. I don't regret. Fuck it. Whatever. I do. Whatever. I wish I was done with school. Like I'm too like I just feel like I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting my money, and there's so many things I want to do, but like the school thing is just holding me back. I just want to fast track this degree. I want this crap to be over with. I'm not learning a damn thing. I'm just like grinding my wheels every day. And like the schoolwork is simple. It's not hard. There's no complex thinking. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a lazy piece of shit. Yo, Bernie Madoff is dead. The mastermind of the nation's biggest investment fraud. Yo, shout out to Bernie. Yo, you did it right, brother, man. He ripping off tens of thousands of people of as much as 65 billion. News headline in 2 years. Bitcoin, the second coming of Bernie Madoff. Could you imagine, dude? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Bernie Madoff, mastermind, 60, died Wednesday. He was 82. His death at the Federal Medical Center in Butner, North Carolina, was confirmed by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. Natural causes, he killed. He went Jeffrey Epstein style on us. Madoff was serving a 150-year sentence at the prison where he has been treated for what his attorneys call terminal kidney disease. His request for a compassionate release from prison was denied in June. He pleaded guilty in 2009 to a scheme that investigators said started in the early 1970s and defrauded as many as 37,000 people in 136 countries over 4 decades by the time Madoff was busted on December 11, 2008 after his 2 sons turned him in. Didn't one of his sons commit suicide after that? Victims included the famous director Steven Spielberg, Kevin Bacon, New York Mets owner Fred Wilpton, Hall of Fame pitcher Sandy Koufax, Nobel Peace Prize Elie Wiesel. We're going to keep going. And ordinary investors like Bert Ross, who lost $5 million in this scheme. You're just ordinary, buddy. You ain't nothing special. Madoff insisted that fraud did not begin until the early 1990s when he said the market stalled due to the onset of the recession in the Gulf War. I thought this would only be a short-term trade, which could be made up once the market became repetitive. Yo, Bernie, you're tripping, bro. You're lying, man. You're lying, dude. What else is going on? Protesters take to Pittsburgh streak after a Minnesota officer who shot Dante Wright resigns. Yo, we need to stop shooting. I don't want to get into this. Shooting anybody as a cop is bad. Like, you shouldn't, like, that should not be happening. We need to train these cops better. We need to give them more resources to have them better trained. These cops, look, here's all I got to say. My parents are police officers. I'm proud. I support police officers. I always will. I will always support police officers. What I won't support is bad police officers, bad people, and shitty humans. So I've met a lot of police officers who are brilliant cops. Brilliant cops. I know cops who've been on the job for 25 years and never, ever once got into she's sued for pregnancy. Now she's battling Google's army of lawyers. I've been with cops who have never once been in a shooting. Not once. There's a reason for that. And I know other cops who have been in multiple shootings. There's a reason for that. There is bad people who have bad jobs who should never be in that sort of power. And they need to be siphoned out quickly as possible. There's a lot of things that need to happen. I think defunding the police is the worst thing you can do. You need police. Michael Malice, I think you're wrong on this. I'm not smart enough to debate you, but I just don't think, I don't know a world without police is a world that we actually want. You need police. What you need more than ever, which I think is the most upsetting thing, is you need society to trust police. And I think most people in society don't trust police officers. And that, my friend, is a bad, bad thing. Mark Hamill joins Bert Kreischer in Legendaries, the machines based off of Kreischer's viral story. This is amazing, dude, for Bert Kreischer. You know what? I'm going to title this as my podcast. Because I need the views on my podcast. Comedian Bert Kreischer has found the force for his feature, The Machine, verse as Mark Hamill has closed a deal to co-star in the legendary films opposite Kreischer in the film inspired by his hit story. Kreischer and Judy Marmel are producing the project. Pete Intencio is... Who are these people? Sounds like... Oh, man. That's kind of sad, though. I wish Bert... Oh, man. Bert Kreischer used to become super-duper famous. I don't know any of these movies. I guess I know some of these movies. Who's that dude? I feel like I'm supposed to know who this guy is. Who is Mark Hamill? I think wasn't he, I think he's a Star Wars guy. I think he's famous for Star Wars. Yep, he's famous for Star Wars. I don't know, dude. I'm so stupid. I don't know. Bert Kreischer's going viral right now. That dude he is making it big. That's good for him. I'm excited for him. But, Bert deserves that. Bert is one of the funniest comedians on the face of the planet. He says some wild things at times, but he's a funny dude. And I think he did it the right way. The Machine, which has been viewed more than 85 million times. Bert's drunken past catches up with him 20 years down the road when he and his father are kidnapped by those Bert wronged 20 years ago while drunk on it. Wait, hold up. What? Described as The Hangover meets Midnight Run. Real life adventures and subsequent breakout. Wait, what? That part. Hamill is best known. Okay, so that's definitely made up. That last part. That's exciting, though. That's awesome. You go, Bert. Make that money, brother, man. Make that money. Eric Weinstein was on Rogan's podcast. He said he has solved the universe's mysteries. Scientists disagree. Well, that's science for you. That is science for you. Dogecoin just going off. Dogecoin's going to the moon. It's 11 cents right now. It's going to keep going. I missed out. I owned over 4,000 coins when it was 1 cent, and it's already at 13 cents. How much money would I have made? 13 cents. 0.13 minus 0.01 times $4,000. I would have made $480, which isn't that much, but it would definitely grow over a long period of time. I'm really pissed off about that. No, seriously, I did. I bought like 4,300 coins, Dogecoin, back when it was a penny, and then I sold it because I panicked and I sold it at a loss. And I'm an idiot. But what else is new? I'm an idiot. What are you gonna do? J&J went ahead and paused their vaccine. I don't know. Shout out to COVID for probably not letting me make money off this podcast because you drew your taser, dude. You're not your handgun. Like, oh my god. So I'm talking about these mistakes, dude. They cannot happen, bro. They cannot happen. You need to immediately be arrested and go to jail. Like, could you imagine if Derek Chauvin gets off with no jail time? Jesus Christ, you literally watch the world just blow up in front of you. And honestly, for a good reason, bro. You can't be choking out people, killing them. Can't be doing that. It's a bad call. But like, I don't understand like the vaccine thing with J&J. I don't know what's going on. Like, I was having a really good conversation with one of my buddies about this, and we're like, honestly, I think I'm a rational person, and I think I can examine both sides of the coin pretty well. I really do. I think I'm good at that. The thing that I'm like progressively getting more and more worried about the COVID is I don't know what the goal is. And this is an important thing. I think whenever you're doing anything, whether it be a podcast, whether it be school, whether it be work, whether it be a relationship, whatever it is, there has to be goals, right? There has to be reasons why you do something. And those goals have to be well-defined. And I think with COVID, we did have a well-defined goal at the beginning. The goal was to flatten the curve. The curve is flat. The curve is flat. United States, COVID. Yeah, it's flat. It's pretty much flat. And this is what I get concerned about. If the goal is to just flatten the curve, we're good. We just pump out vaccines and we continue on with our life. We're free. But if the goal is to get rid of coronavirus, we're never going to reach that point. This virus has allowed a lot of people, in my humble opinion, who have no power, who feel no confidence, who nothing in their life they feel like they have control of. They don't control the future. They don't have proper say in the relationship. They don't have control of their impulses. A lot of people are hanging on to the little bit of power they have and not letting go. I had one person early on in the lockdown, and maybe I deserved it. It was like early June, May, probably late May, and I was running a lot. And I was running in downtown Annapolis, which is whatever. You guys look it up if you don't. You guys know where it is. And I was running along, just doing my thing, boop, 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 bouncing around everywhere like I do. And shout out to Russia, man. Russia's my boys out there listening to my podcast, son. And I was just running along, bouncing around, having fun. And a lady yelled at me for not having my mask on, and she was on the other side of the street. And I looked at her, and I didn't say anything. I just kind of went like this, like, I hear you, but I'm not listening to you. And my worry is that those people who yell at you for not wearing your mask or yell at you because you're, 5 feet and 8 inches away from each other, and they're dumb enough to believe that 6 feet actually is a magic number, like that means anything. They have power. They feel like they have power. And because they feel like they have power, I honestly believe that is the goal. The goal is to keep people who never had power to keep having power. And I worry. I don't know when we're going to open up. And at this point, I don't know what we're doing it for. Are we really trying to get rid of coronavirus? Because that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. We know that. But we're not opening it up. And Fauci's continuously going out and saying these crazy things, like things that I still wouldn't do. Eat inside, he said. Go to a movie theater, he said. Yo, I went out to eat twice last weekend. No issue. No issue. Didn't feel uncomfortable once. Also vaccinated. Last time I checked, if you got vaccinated, you're fine to go out. I mean, literally, that's what the CDC said. They said if multiple people have been vaccinated, if everybody in a group has been vaccinated, you don't have to maintain social distancing. I'm not talking out of my ass. That's what they said. Are we just denying the vaccine? And like 6 people got blood clots. I saw this awesome chart. I still have it on my Instagram. It's a wild chart. But no one looks at this stuff because I think people don't want to go back to a normal world because they're bitches. It says, here we go. Okay. So this is off of a pod. Her name is Dr. Stacy DeLynn. She's a MD, board certified physician, evidence-based medicine, genealogy, family planning specialist, COVID science communicator. She's a vegan and she's a queer. That's what her thing says. It's not offensive, right? I don't think so. So this is just what she put up. Her caption said, I thought this quick infographic might help lend some perspective on this morning decision of the CDC and FDA recommending a pause in administration of Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine. It is important to remember that this is how the system is designed to work, to monitor, evaluate, and respond to any reports of adverse events. It is also important to remember that not all adverse events reported will turn out to be caused by the vaccine. I'll continue to keep you updated. Would you mind sharing your sources in the comments? Added, it's important to have full transparency with American God. I've got the J&J scheduled Thursday, and I'm keeping the appointment. I'm concerned about the side effects, but I am more concerned about the autoimmune pain flares I would experience with COVID. So this is what it says. So COVID infection, 16.5. Okay, so this is the risk of blood clots. This, not me, YouTube. This is just somebody else. I'm just reading off somebody else's thing, so don't go after me. I'm not spreading false information. All this stuff came from the Lancet Medicine Before COVID-19, CMAJ, Canadian Medical Association Journal, current and former smoking risk of venous thromboembolism, radiology, pulmonary embolism, and deep vein thrombosis in COVID-19, thrombosis research, incidence of thrombotic complications, critically ill ICU patients with COVID-19. 78% of people in hospital for COVID are obese. Shocker. Risk of blood clots, COVID infection, 16.5%, 165,000 cases out of 1 million. Cigarette smoking, 0.18%, 1,763 cases in 1 million smokers. Birth control pills, 0.05 to 0.12%, 50 to 1,200 cases in 1 million patients. J&J vaccine, 0.00088%. 6 out of 6.8 million doses led to blood clots. 6 of them were females. That's a remarkable number. 0.000088% is going to shut down an entire vaccine. What are we doing? what was the goal with the vaccines? Was the vaccine supposed to be 100% safe? Is anything you do in life 100% safe? This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what game are we playing? Like, what is the goal? The goal is to maintain and control COVID. We have done that. Texas has done that. Their numbers keep going down. Florida keeps going down. Even the states that are locked down still, California is still going down. But, like, what are we doing here? I think it's time to say F it and just freaking release everything. Yo, Hogan, just release everything, dude. Just let it rip. Let it rip, my man. I don't know. I mean, we're still getting 1,000 cases a day. Like, I don't know where those cases are coming from. I don't know. I don't know anybody who's gotten COVID for, like, a long, long time. I don't know. 400 doses of J&J already used in Howard County. That's not a lot, dude. It's like nothing. Why is that even why is that even a headline? Brides wear wedding dresses to get COVID. I don't know. I don't know what the goal is anymore. It's frustrating at this point, man, because everyone's living in fear, and there's no reason to live in fear. There's just not. Like, go out and live your life, dude. I went to Frederick, and people just enjoying the life. Wear a mask if you want to, but, like, 40% of the population is already vaccinated with 1 dose. That's a huge number, man. That's me. There's people my age all getting vaccinated. Let's just pull the Band-Aid off and let it rip. Let it rip, as Chris Lee would say. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me, anybody. Please don't listen to me. God damn it. Don't listen to anything I say. But, like, I'm just so tired of being locked down for things that I don't even know what we're being locked down for. I mean, I know, but, like, and I sound so ignorant, don't I? What else is going on? Yo, Queen Elizabeth's already back to her queen duties like a week after her husband dies. She's such a stud, man. She's a legend, dude. She's such a stoic creature. She's such a savage. She just doesn't, I don't know, she has no emotion. She's just out there killing it, dude. How to get a ride to the Annapolis Mass Vaccination Center. Possible source of $200 purge flyer. What else? Coinbase is going public yesterday. If you guys are watching this, I think it's gonna be the biggest. I think honestly, right now in the financial world, I think the biggest shakeup is happening. And I think it's a shakeup that we don't even really understand. I look at crypto as it can be a currency. I guess I just can't wrap my head around that too well. I guess I'm too much of a dollar fiat fan. But I look at it as an asset, right? It's an asset. It's going to gain value over time. That's what assets do. It has done that. We have like 12 years of evidence. 12 years of evidence of it just gaining value. Gold does that. Houses do that. Real estate does that. Cars can do that for you if you don't drive them. Your education, that's the goal. That's the goal of education. I think you're just going to see a completely different world next week. I think Coinbase is going to be one of the biggest. I think it's the 6th most valued company to ever IPO. The tides are changing. I mean, every day you Google Bitcoin, everything's changing. Everything's changing. Big companies are putting on the balance sheet. Tesla's, Visa's using Ethereum. MicroStrategy's using it. Fidelity's opening up a ETF for it. I think it's here to stay. I do. I think it's here to stay, and I think game over, son. Game over, dude. What else is going on? Let's see what's going on in the sports science world. I don't know. Elon Musk's it's gonna be the year of Elon. That dude has so many companies going IPO. He's gonna have Neuralink, SpaceX. What else? What's the other one? Yo, help me out here. SpaceX, Neuralink, satellite company. Oh my God. What is this? Jesus Christ. Neuralink, SpaceX, Elon Musk, satellite company. Starlink. Got a big sneeze. Oh, it's owned by SpaceX. I missed my sneeze. Son of a gun. I had such a good sneeze coming. $2 billion last year. It's gonna be a nuts. I don't know. He's gonna be a trillionaire. Dude's gonna be worth $500 billion. I mean, he's already worth $172 billion. Jesus Christ, dude. He's put on so much money too this year. God, Jeff Bezos is worth $200 billion. These people are making so much money. So much money. Bill Gates, you're only worth $130 billion. You are not rich at all. You're poor. The vaccine monster are staying very, very quiet on a Washington proposal to tax their wealth. I ain't doing that. I ain't paying that crap, boy. I ain't paying that. What are you talking about? I ain't paying any of that. Which human screams affect us most? Don't care. Super pink moon will grace the sky this month. Oh, that's so cool, dude. So cool, man. So I don't know. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it big. I'm gonna end this podcast here because I'm angry and I didn't think I was gonna make it through an episode, but I did somehow. Through the grace of God, I made it through. Love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. I'll catch you guys in the next episode 185 or 6 of the Michael Lapp Show. Peace out. See you.